Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking off one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Yo, I'm live.
The Nittany Lions will put total effort.
Penn State. At Penn State.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room.
He came back.
Outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely.
20-0. Damn, when you started over.
Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability. And
so they gave him fluids and shit.
And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it.
Yeah, them vet bills ain't no joke.
And you can see the D drop.
Breaks into the open.
We love our animals.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I was going to say, you got to get that pet insurance, brother.
This week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow.
Right.
He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field,
down their throat.
Give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the point after
I think I threw one pass.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I got that motherfucking horse back there. That motherfucker like Derrick Henry.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard.
That's why I lost that playoff game. I won't make that mistake again.
With their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the
He's loose down the middle. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the receiver.
Bro, I fucked around and just gave up a big play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And right down the middle.
I'm lined up on the wrong fucking man. I'm lined up on the running back. I'm supposed to be guarding the wide receiver.
Touchdown on the board. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll give it to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
About to see what that corner's about to do. They pressing up on me. Playing too close. Playing too close, my man. Y'all back them up.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Throws to the wideout. What a
catch,
job
boy.
to lay out and make the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They believe they can run right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Yeah.
Now it's second and long. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Look.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Money.
Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit.
Turning it on. Still on his feet. And the explosive Explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Make mistakes and play,
And the
y'all.
Nittany
Y'all gotta
Lions
wake
come
up.
to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Finds a little space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Off play action on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Never a doubt. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it on the option. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got it and still on his feet. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. That's caught. It's Key. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field. So just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Works the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Denver will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Slay. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Give to the running back. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. read option, and he'll keep it going left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And wings it incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
As a quarterback, This is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The throw to the outside is complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. That's caught. It's laid.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give on the inside. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Once once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, better look out. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Michigan offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's caught. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll return it. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it down the left side. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Lining up for the PAT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll try the right side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter. Minute and a half to go here. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Keith. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's late. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Keith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught over the middle. It's Keith. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. We've got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Offense changing the play. They just keep firing. Quarterback extends the play. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the...
Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Finds his big tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's in open space downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Pocket breaking down. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A lot of room to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lost to throw again. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between.
He's loose on the right. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting point, a consolation prize, if you will. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proved it. Like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pulls it in. It's late. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.